Welcome back to the channel. Finance Decrypted here. We have this important community update. Big, major news. Celsius is declaring bankruptcy. This is coming on the heels of us being well into a month of Celsius basically shutting down, preventing a run on the bank, freezing all of customers' assets, freezing withdrawals and transfers. And of course, this comes after the regulatory issues in the wake of the issues that BlockFi faced with their regulatory issues and the need for many U.S.-based exchanges, or at least those that are doing a great deal of business in the U.S., to limit their interest-bearing or yield-bearing products to only accredited investors for the United States of America. But right here, this is the email that has gone out from Celsius saying that moments ago, they voluntarily filed petitions for Chapter 11 reorganization. That's bankruptcy, folks. And then you have a link here that'll take them through the official announcement. But we'll just go over this real quickly. Today's filing follows the difficult but necessary decision by Celsius last month to pause withdrawals, swap, and transfers on its platform to stabilize its business and protect its customers. Without a pause, the acceleration of withdrawals would have allowed certain customers, those who were first to act, to be paid in full, while leaving others behind to wait for Celsius to harvest value from liquid or longer-term asset deployment activities before they receive a recovery. So basically they're saying that instead of letting the people that are first to act to get their money out to see what's going on with the rats leaving the sinking ship, they decided to freeze everything for everyone, because basically, we are the creditors for these platforms that are operating this way. And, they'd have to do something to get out of paying us back, or to allow them to continue operate until market conditions allow them to have the liquidity to allow us to withdraw our assets voluntarily. So following the stated pause on June 12, 2022, so yes, we are a month into this, we want you to know that we spent a great deal of time exploring our options. And we'll scroll. The Chapter 11 cases provided the company with the best opportunity to stabilize the business, consummate a comprehensive restructuring transaction that maximizes value for all stakeholders, and emerge from Chapter 11 positioned for success in the cryptocurrency industry. So basically, they're telling us here that this is a reorganization. They're filing this bankruptcy in order to basically remain operational, to restructure things, to seek additional funding, new investors, whatever the case may be, and hopefully come out of this. Well, they would like to say they're going to come out of it stronger at the other end, but we're going to have to take this with a giant grain of salt. I'm not saying that if you have funds that are trapped on Celsius now, you might as well, write them off. But I know some people have been talking about what's been going on with Celsius and BlockFi and Nexo, among other platforms involved as well. Some of the the tax implications of this, and that if you still have money in their interest-bearing accounts that you can no longer access, are you being taxed on these gains that you cannot, you cannot access? You can't do anything with them. You can't try to even sell them off to cover your tax losses. So it's a crazy situation. So for additional information regarding Chapter 11 protection, please watch this video. Additional information about Chapter 11 filing, including court documents, can be found at https://cases.stretto.com/Celsius. Stakeholders with question may call Celsius claim agent at these numbers. And acting in the best interest of our stakeholders, including our entire customer community, is our top priority. We are also entering this process with the intention of emerging as a stronger company. We'll, cross your fingers if that happens, and hope that you'll be able to get some, if not all, of your money back at the end of this. But we're living in some strange times, so Coinbase is still operating, Crypto.com, FTX, Binance. The major players, these Johnny-come-latelys that have been, their claim to fame has been offering these crazy, ridiculous interest rates. They're the ones that are taking the big hit here in what's being called a crypto winter. So I will let you watch the video yourselves and draw your own conclusions. So that is it right there. Celsius announcing Chapter 11 bankruptcy.